Good morning.
I think we're...
Oh, there we are.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Happy Monday.
Monday.
It's Heath.
And Nicole, day 4.
Welcome from our home and the energy of living metta, embodying loving kindness today.
Mm-hmm.
Day 4.
The letter I.
Yeah, so
in COVID.
Yeah, healing through the lens. We're reframing COVID. We started day 1, calmness. Today is, and then openness. Yesterday we talked about vigilance. Today let's talk about
intelligence.
Indubitably. And so we're all familiar with the popular form of intelligence, which is generally defined as IQ. This is what we're tested on. This is oftentimes how much of our education system revolves around. But we want to look at intelligence through the lens of full spectrum intelligence.
Well, including our mind intelligence, that brain stuff, that IQ, but also the EQ, emotional intelligence, and our body intelligence. So full spectrum. How can we use all the resources that we have to come up with the best solutions, the best answers for our current situation?
Yeah, so tuning in to how we're experiencing our feelings, tuning in to what's going on with our friends, our family, our social intelligence. And I think one of the last frontiers that hasn't been fully accessed is body intelligence. How can we use the sensations, the information, the knowledge that's being shared by our body as actionable steps to help us heal, to help us grow and expand and become really wise. So accessing all our resources of intelligence.
Yes. And also, I think one of my favorite parts of the article that wrote was that intelligence requires us to look at where are we getting our information from? What are the sources of truth that you trust? And making sure that they're actual factuals.
Yeah. So I think a lot of us are familiar about the misinformation that's being perpetuated in unvetted sources. A lot of social media or just inaccurate advertisement campaigns promising a false cure or inaccurate or even harmful preventative measures, conspiracy, debunked conspiracy theories. So being clear and discerning what is accurate and really trusting more reliable sources, the CDC, the WHO, your state health department, Johns Hopkins University. We want to look at esteemed, vetted institutions that have a reputation for accuracy.
Jake trusts us, I think.
Yeah, Jake trusts us as a reliable source. Is that right, buddy?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, so this morning we put together movements and breath and sound as a way to access our full spectrum intelligence and to integrate it, to marry it, to synergize it, to maximize our impact in our world with our
Well, and I just want to add to that.
Yes, do.
Because I'm reminded of someone that I think universally is recognized as a super bright, genius, intelligent, is Einstein. And when he was asked about intelligence and disbursement of information and knowledge, he actually said that imagination is more important than knowledge.
Or deductive reasoning. What was it go?
Well, that's another quote. So one quote,
versions. Okay.
One quote was imagination's more important than knowledge. And Einstein also said that most discoveries of modern time are the result of insight and imagination rather than analysis and deductive reasoning. So how can we use what I think is a superpower for humans, our imagination? Other species can't imagine in the way that we can imagine. And when we use our imagination, we begin to grow our potential to manifest and make real our heart's desires. And so Nicole is going to share with us one of our very favorite ways to employ full spectrum intelligence.
Are you talking about the animal frolics?
I'm talking about animal frolics. I'm talking about the 6 healing sounds. I'm talking about different ways to connect in with the medicine tradition of traditional Chinese medicine, 5-element theory, and with ways to combine our breath, our attention, imagination,
and movement.
and our bodies.
Yeah.
Let's check it out, huh?
So first we'll go through the 6 healing sounds, I think. I think it'd be kind of like as a way to introduce and marry our breath and our body, our specific, our unique breath. Our biological imprint of our breath coming together with our sound. So we're going to do the 6 healing sounds, 5 major organs we're going to go through, and each organ has its own healing sound. It also has its own healing color, related to a specific time of year, related to a specific archetype. So we're going to kind of access those qualities in ourselves as we move through the 6 healing sounds and then through the animal frolics.
Beautiful. Let's do it.
All right, so we'll start with the lungs.
Let's do the lungs, yeah.
So you can just place your hands over your lungs if you like, or you can float above your body, just kind of hover, or you can even tap and just kind of start to innervate, engage those stem cells. We're going to make the healing sound of the lungs, and the healing sound of the lungs sounds like you're letting air out of a tire. So we'll do it 3 times together. So here we go. Deep breath in.
So using your imagination as you make this sound to visualize 3D imaging of your lungs. You can visualize the harmonizing color, which is white, as you harmonizing qualities of letting go, of courage, confidence.
And then just notice. Nice transitional breath as we make our way to the low to our kidneys. So find your low back, find your kidneys.
About halfway above and below your lowest ribs are your kidneys.
Go ahead.
If you can access that, great. Or anywhere along your low back. Or if you can't reach your back, you can do it from, all the way through on the front.
So holding over your low back, floating over your low back, tapping the low back. The healing sound for your kidneys is...
Actually,
am I doing it right?
It's...
chew. I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go.
It's kind of like the sound chew with a SH in front of it.
So, like shoe?
Kind of like Yes.
All right, here we go. Deep breath in.
So continue to visualize, imagine those little kidney beans size of your closed fists. Filter all the fluids in your body. Harmonizing color is blue. And harmonizing qualities are gentleness, flexibility, calmness. Cool.
Nice transitional breath.
Yeah, so continue to cascade your... Realize that you can actually see your organs. You're making contact, like you're, in a way, offering a blessing, a gratitude and appreciation to our organs.
Right side of our ribs, under our right ribs, is our liver.
Mm-hmm.
It is the organ. It is the organ related to spring. So spring has sprung recently.
Time to spring clean. Let's detoxify.
Yeah. So liver sound. I'm totally spacing. My brain isn't turned on.
Shh.
Oh yeah, be quiet.
Because sometimes a little ornery, angry, irritation, frustration, resentment, jealousy. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. That's our liver energy.
So you can, again, tap, float, or rest your palms on. 3 breaths.
So visualizing this large organ on the right side below your bottom ribs, goes across your solar plexus a little to the left. Detoxifying. And we're inviting in the harmonizing qualities of acceptance, generosity, kindness, forgiveness. You could even visualize the color green, harmonizing and healing all of your body.
Nice. Liver.
Liver.
Now, I'm also starting to notice myself smiling into my body, so feel free to add your smile.
Extra bonus features. Yeah.
And then moving over to our heart space. Your beautiful shining heart. Good morning, heart.
Hello, heart.
How are you today, heart?
What's going on?
Smiling, warming your heart with your attention, with your touch, with your connection of breath. So the healing sound for your heart is ha. So deep breath in here.
And you hear the sound, the breath moving from your heart right in the center of your chest. Sure, a little more muscle on the left, but right in the center of your sternum. We're clearing out impatience, cruelty, hatred, hastiness, and we're inviting in joy, appreciation, gratitude, patience.
Nice.
Grady. Grady.
Grady.
Yeah.
It's so great and ready.
Let's go. Now you're
that
ready
is great
for
and ready.
ready
Grady.
for our spleen, pancreas, stomach energy.
Right
So
underneath that left rib is our spleen. So we'll make the, I'll go right to it. I guess I wanted to go to the end first. So the healing sound for your spleen is a breathy whoo, like who's there? So deep breath in.
we're clearing out worry, doubt, negative talk about yourself or others. And we're drawing in the harmonizing color is yellow as we affirm our openness, our friendliness, fairness, honesty. Beautiful. And so that moves us through 5 of the 6 healing sounds associated with the 5 organs, the 5 elements rather, and the 5 yin meridians. But then there's one closing sound that relates to what's called a triple warmer, triple burner, sand, jiao, lots of different names. And this helps harmonize our entire energetic system. In fact, if you're ever feeling emotionally distraught or overwhelmed,
Turbulent.
you can do the 6th healing sound, which is a breathy he sound. So if you have any residual tension, built up stress, tumultuous, or feeling overwhelmed, let's let it go with the he sound. Inhale deep.
I like to even bring my arms up overhead. Inhale, sorry. And you can press down the air of the space in front of you.
Isotonically, like you're pushing down this wall of any energy you don't need into the earth, be composted.
Recycled, reused. Yeah, so
more.
inhale.
And then you can imagine the rainbow of colors now infusing in, through, and around you, balancing you physically, mentally, emotionally. Clearing the air, clearing our space.
I am calm, I am grounded, I am clear.
So,
it's a triple warmer balancing breath. I don't know if you said that, but yeah.
Thank you. So, nice breath work, good pranayama. So now let's up the level with a little more movement. We'll still use the 6 healing sounds, but we're going to add one of our all-time favorites. If you got kids around or you got a kid at heart available, let's play because super playful, super fun. So,
please come join us, standing.
Give yourself some space. I'm going to adjust the camera so we can get a good view. Good morning from El Paso.
It's so fun to see your names pop up. Thanks for joining us this morning. So good to see you and see little heart pops. Thanks. All right. So we'll do the 6 healing sounds, kind of the same order that we went through. Lungs, kidney, liver, spleen. Yes, sure. But we're going to add some fun movement to this if you'd like to join us in.
Movement.
Yeah, so
using our imagination now. Color plus getting on your inner animal.
And nature. Nature is all around us and it's also in us. So how can we get our inner nature on? Yeah, so we're going to start out with, we're going to go right there to the tiger for our white tiger in the lungs. So we're going to get your claws on. Get your claws. Engage all your fingers.
Get your imagination on. Be that big white tiger.
Prowling through the forest. Here we go. We're going to take a lift up at one foot. Inhale your right foot up. And exhale.
So we're letting go of grief, sadness, sorrow, depression.
Let's do it a couple more times.
You can get your fierce tiger eyes on too.
Do one right to the camera. Here we go. So, bring it back.
Long energy, so letting go.
I think I just spit all over myself.
Visualizing white light, feeling courageous. You know, if you're going to be as silly as that, then you've got to have a bit of courage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the metal phase. Metal, the minerals and the aquifers give life to water. We move to the water phase, which is kidneys, and we're going to be the big blue
bear.
So get your big bear energy.
You got to take up some space.
The sound is so lift up your bear paw and stomp. We're releasing fear, anxiety. Beautiful. Gather blue light into your body. Always gentleness, flexibility.
Smiling kidneys.
Calmness. Lovely, lovely. So water creates wood. That's our liver gallbladder, spring energy, and that's the and it's going to be the green deer.
So you got to get your horns on for this one.
So
you can have 1, you can have 2, you can have 4, you can have 3. How many points you want on your horns, your antlers, thank you.
And we want to be gentle, right? Because we want to balance the sometimes ornery, irritated.
And to access this, we need to kind of do a little bit of a twist. So we're going to pretend there's like a little piece of wood, like a branch sticking out in front of us that we're going to dive underneath. Inhale.
Look back behind you to your opposite back foot.
And and we're going to go the other way. So dive under.
Releasing anger, irritation, frustration, resentment, jealousy. It's hard to be resentful when you're moving your body like this, when you're using your imagination, a new faculty.
Stretch your eyes back. And then gathering green tea into your liver.
Kindness, acceptance, forgiveness. So then wood, it creates the fuel for the fire. So working with heart, small intestine, triple warmer, pericardium, or red phoenix energy.
or crane.
Well, we live in Arizona, so sometimes we like to.
Well, it depends on where you are. All right, so
your bird of choice.
You're going to bring your wings out as you raise up your right foot. Inhale.
Did anyone?
And then.
So we're releasing our grip. We're letting go of the contraction of hastiness, impatience, cruelty, hatred, in favor of patience, joy, gratitude, appreciation. And throughout, add that extra bonus feature.
Gathering red light,
Ruby
red energy,
yeah.
chi into your heart space.
Yeah. So then, the fire burns up the wood. We get the ash, the soot, the sediment creates the earth. We got spleen energy,
Boom.
which is the yellow.
Monkey.
Why
Monkey
won't
chi.
you do it? Oh, different class.
Set your monkey free. Heath.
Okay, let's
set your
free.
monkey free.
Free.
All right.
Okay.
So we have to. So we're gonna press down with our palms, and we're gonna make that healing sound of "whoo," and we're gonna look from right to left with your head, not only your neck moving, but your eyeballs moving. Your eyeballs big,
look
stretched,
all
wide open.
Be aware.
So here we go. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, press down.
Lift up your forehead as we release doubt, negative talk about ourselves or others.
Who's here?
Distrust, release it now. And maybe you have a little friend around that you can go and help them groom them. Get the little mitts out of their fur coat. Yellow energy, so bringing in openness, friendly, honesty, easy. Trust.
Right into your spleen.
And then we'll end with the final triple warmer breath. Inhale up overhead. And like you're pushing down this isotonic, this wall of anything you don't need, we're going to key it out. Push, like you're pushing down. The earth is the greatest composter, recycler of energy. It knows what to do. 2 more like that. Imagine like you're combing out the knot in your auric field. Imagine like you're ironing out any wrinkles in your full spectrum intelligence, mind, body, heart, spirit.
I am protected. I am grounded. So you can also bring that energy into your lower belly. We'll pause here, palm over palm, or diamond triangle.
Diamond mudra.
Mudra at your belly. You choose what feels best for you today. I'll take 3 centering breaths here.
Feeling the benefits of your conscious focus, our conscious movement, our conscious breathing as we swirl in our imagination of what's possible. Our friend from Tall Poppy Inc., Audrey Hayscamp, we were talking to the other day, she used the word social discernment rather than distancing. And I think intelligence also involves discernment. Seeing what is useful and what's not useful. What's for me, what's mine to do, and what's not mine to do. And really, what can I control and what can I not control? What Gay and Katie Hendricks call sorting the files. So something to consider as we sign off today is, what do you actually have control over? A lot of times we spend inordinate amounts of time trying to impact things that we have little or no impact on. And when we say control, we mean the ability to change instantly. So a lot of us have this false myth that I can control my weight. I ask any of you, stand on a scale and use your mind powers to change that number. I can't control my weight. I can control what I choose to my mouth, but I can't control my weight. I can control how I chew, what I choose to put in my mouth, but I can't control my weight. I can control what if I choose to swallow what I choose to chew, what I choose to put into my mouth, but I can't control my weight. So what can you control? If I had the power to control my emotions, like to feel happy all the time, I would strike that magic wand. If I had the ability to control how other people are feeling when they're anxious, when they're in doubt, I would try to do that. But I can't control other people's feelings. I can't even control my own feelings. But what can we actually control? We can control our breath. You can always change your breath. You can change your posture, how you're standing. Are you aligned? Are you moving? Are you stuck in a rut? And you can always change your focus. Change not necessarily the circumstances, but how you're perceiving the circumstances. So there's 2 ways of shaping reality. We can be shaped from the outside in, where experiences are shaping our reality, or we can choose to find a level of wellness, a focal point in our focus, in our breath, in our movement, and then create the standard for the day, create the anchor, create the intention by which we resonate with throughout the day. And in this way, we begin to shape our reality rather than being shaped by the circumstances. So wishing you a 4th day of bliss, of joy. If you haven't checked out our previous day's videos, or you just want a refresher and you want to have some fun, we hope you join us. Please keep the comments coming. Really helps us know what you're interested in, what you want more of.
Yeah, we only got 1 more day.
So far,
totally different stuff tomorrow.
1 more day where we look at the D in COVID, which is dedication. What are your favorite dedication practices to manifesting what you want?
Thanks for being here.
Sending you lots of love, everybody.
Happy Monday.
No mistakes. No mistakes.